Let's say hello to Leon Edwards. There he is. Leon, how are you?
Hey, how you going? About time, man.
I'm
Shit.
sorry. I know. You gave me crap. It is my mistake. I apologize for keeping you waiting and for being so slow to jump on the bandwagon. That's my fault.
I'll let you off. I'll let you off. You get on board.
All right. Well, I appreciate I'm on board now. I'm looking forward to your return. Like I said, you're on quite a roll. You've won 4 in a row. And things are very exciting as far as your family is concerned because your younger brother Fabian is doing very well as well. He just won on Friday. And I want to start there because I know you were there. You were in his corner, correct?
Yeah, exactly. I've cornered all his fights. So yeah, I was in his corner. It was a good performance. He went out there. He controlled the whole range, the distance. Got caught in the last 10 seconds of the round, but he got an armbar. So it was a perfect performance. He's now 4-0, 4 finishes. So he's a savage.
We are actually watching the footage right now. It's one of the crazier sequences, I must say, that I've seen because it did look like he got rocked and dropped, and then he was able to transition and submit his opponent. What were you thinking when it seemed like he was hurt there for a second?
I was like, no, no, I was good. But I knew the kid was a savage, so I'm not really worried when he fights. He's like, I think I'm like 10 finishes in a row, my brother. So I'm expecting to see him soon in the UFC, joining me in the UFC soon.
To experience that, to be in your brother's corner, essentially a week before your return to action, does that motivate you? Did that get you a little more excited for your fight? How does that help you? Or maybe it doesn't because it gets you super nervous. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm always nervous, but just motivation for me, just seeing my little brother doing it and he's killing it, and just being in my corner. He'll be in my corner next week as well. In the UFC, I'm bringing him to be in my corner as well. So just good to see him doing well, and he's killing the game now in Batman.
You get more nervous for his fights, cornering his fights, than you do for your fights?
Way more nervous. Way more nervous. Like I can make the walk ease. Like it doesn't bother me. I can make the walk ease. But when he fights, it's like another. It's mad. It's a mad feeling. But he's very good, so I'm not really worried about him getting hurt.
And I saw you tweet about this, a legitimate goal. You guys are thinking, planning. You want to be the first, brothers to be champions at the same time in the UFC. You feel like this is an attainable goal?
100%. Listen, there's no brothers in the UFC that I can think of that's well rounded like me and my brother. We came straight from MMA, just straight into MMA. No jiu-jitsu, no boxing, just straight from 17 years old to MMA. So I feel in the near future we will be UFC champions.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. After winning, your 4 straight fight, it seemed to me, just based on like reading some interviews with you and some articles, that you were a little disappointed with this booking, that you were looking for a bigger name than Peter Sobotta, a bigger stage. Is that accurate?
Exactly. I've been calling out these guys for a while now. I called out Donald Cerrone. They gave someone else a fight, so it is what it is. Peter stepped up. He's a tough veteran of the sport, but make no mistakes. I'm going out to put him away. I've been a 5-fight win streak. Then I've been calling for a top 10 guy. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Why do you think you didn't get that big name?
I don't know. I think this is not the fight business no more. It's more the entertainment. So you have to talk and talk, and it is what it is. I don't feel talk enough. Probably. I don't know.
Is that something you're uncomfortable with, the idea of talking and trying to make some noise?
No, I'm good. I'll say I feel like I've been getting the backing that I deserve. Like I said, I've beat top guys before. I beat Albert Tumenov. He was number 12 in the world when I submitted him. Then again with Brad Arena. So it is what it is. I'll keep chipping away. I'm on a 4-fight win streak. This week I'll be 5-fight. Then I'll be top 10, 100%.
I know it's probably nice to fight close to home, but are you kind of itching to go back to the States and to win on a big card there? Do you feel like that's what you need to take the next step?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. After this, I'll be pushing for the DC Stipe card in July. Me and my team is speaking. So after this, I'll put going out there, perform, get the finish. Then I want a top 10 guy in July in
Okay.
Vegas.
Is Cerrone still that guy that you think about?
I think he's moved down to lightweight now, Annie. But if you 100%, I'll go out there. I'll put him away. Like I feel like I can beat all these guys in top 10 from 1 to 10. I can smash them all. So whoever they give me, I'm ready to go.
I remember when you called out Cerrone after the win in September, and people were like, "Wow, you're really shooting your shot." And then they ended up giving it to Darren Till, who was kind of relatively unknown at the time. And then he gets this win that kind of changes his life. How difficult was that for you to see that all unfold?
It is what it is. I feel like I would have went out there and done the same thing to him. Like fair play to Till, but I feel like I wouldn't went out there and done the same to him, to Till, to everyone in the top 10. So it is what it is. I'm gonna hate on another man's success. So it is what it is.
What's been the difference for you as of late? You had the fight against Usman, and then since then you haven't lost. Um, was that
Yeah.
just a bad night for you, or did something change to allow you to go on this streak?
I think this was a bad night for me. That was the first time fighting in the States, and nothing was right for that camp. I was like back and forth from AKA to my gym UTC. So it is what it is. I'm now based in the UK. I do all my camps here. I've got a perfect team around me now, and I feel I got the right structure now to be world champion. So that's why I'm going out there Saturday, 5 fights, and I'm cracking on to top 10.
Why did you leave AKA?
Um, I, I didn't leave it. I go back and forth. So I go there for my camp for half of my camp. I come back here. So I go back and forth. But I prefer it here. I like being around my family and my friends and my son. So I just prefer training here. But I would definitely be visiting AK again this year and training.
Okay. And you currently live in Birmingham, right?
Yeah, Birmingham, England. I trained Tom Breeze. He's another UFC fighter at the UTC. So yeah, we got a few good guys that I train with and work with. And it's a good thing what's going on here. I'd love to bring UFC back to Birmingham one day, and it'd be good.
Yeah, I think the last time they were there was UFC 138. Am I right? Lieben versus Bisping.
Yeah, my teammate fought on there. Vaughan Lee. He fought
Oh yeah.
that's a while ago. I was like just going into the sport. That's like I was like 17, 18. I was like young then, man. But yeah, I remember going to watch it in Birmingham, and I'd love to come back to Birmingham one day and headline a card in Birmingham. It'd be amazing.
Did you go to the fight as a fan?
Yeah, I went to. Yeah, as a fan, I was in the stands, like up in the sticks. I was like, I was like 16, I was like 17 years old, like just watching it, thinking, it was a long shot away from me. The UFC was when I was just starting out, but now I feel I'm where I need to be, and I'm killing the game, so it's all good.
And you were born in Kingston, Jamaica, correct?
Exactly. I was born in Jamaica. I came over here when I was a kid. My parents brought me over here as a kid. Me and my brother Fabian, and like I said, we knew nothing about martial arts growing up as a kid in Jamaica. So we came to the UK. There was a local gym building in my area, and then my mom brought me there to keep me out of trouble. Me and my brother, and here we are now today. He's dominating Bama. I'm dominating the UFC, and it's looking good. It's looking good. So yeah, all good.
Why did your mom take you to the martial arts gym? Like, were you troublemakers as kids?
We the area we grew up in was it was a lot of gang related and loads of gang stuff around the area where we grew up in. I feel she took us there to keep us out of trouble, to give us a different path in life, and because like I said, whatever I did, my brother would do. So when I was getting in trouble, he was getting in trouble. When I went to the gym, he came to the gym. So I'm happy to see that we're both on a positive path now, and it's going well. It's going good. So I'm happy.
How does your mom feel about the fact that her decision to introduce you to martial arts led to you becoming a prize fighter? Is she okay with this profession?
She never been to what none of our fights before. She don't like watching it. But she does support it 100% because, like I said, it's changed our lives. We like I said, martial arts was never in our family. We never knew about it, so it definitely changed our life. And I think she's happy. Now that she's never been to the fights, but she's happy to see us doing good.
And that won't change come Saturday. She's not going to that fight.
Nah, she literally she's not been to one, like she's a semi-pro. She's not been to me and my brothers none of the fights, but on TV she watches it on TV, but that's it. She never come to the fight.
Does she watch live or not even live?
Live, but she like run in and out of the room and
yeah.
But when I get to that world title shot, she'll be there 100%. I'll bring her to that world title shot, and
okay,
it would be good to see.
That's the plan. She will make her debut
Yeah,
when you fight for the belt.
100%. That's the plan, and it's gonna come true. 100% next year.
Next year, you think that soon?
Yeah, I'll go undefeated this year. I'll be what I want two or three fights this year, so I'll be on an 8-fight win streak. They can't deny me next year, so why not next year? That's my aim anyway. That's the plan.
And by the way, have you been back to Kingston? Do you go back there?
I went 2 years ago. I got a little boy. Took my little boy out there 2 years ago. Yeah, since last I've been there. To be fair, I'm trying to go this year. So after July, I try to get on that card in July. After I'll try to go out there for the summer. Yeah.
My favorite athlete of all time is from Kingston, Jamaica. Number one, I always loved Kingston. You know who it is?
Usain Bolt? Oh, me?
No. You're number two, climbing up the ranks. You're close to number one. The great Patrick Ewing. You know Patrick Ewing? Liam. Are you kidding me? What? You don't know Patrick Ewing? He's one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Born and raised, the greatest Jamaican basketball player for the New York Knicks. Patrick Ewing, number 33. Are you kidding? You've never heard of Patrick Ewing. You're joking right now.
I'm a football guy, Ariel.
Oh, my gosh, Leon. You need to do some research, my friend. Patrick Ewing, a legend, a living legend.
After this, I'll have a look. I got to support my countrymen, so after this, I'll have a look.
Okay, well, he's long since retired, but I mean, he's unbelievable. I think you'll appreciate, even though you're not a basketball guy, I think you'll appreciate him. But yes, Usain Bolt. Have you ever met Usain?
I haven't now. I haven't.
No.
But I will. I think I may in the near future, but I haven't met him yet now. But Jamaica do promote some good athletes, as you can see. So it's a great country.
And of course, who could forget the Jamaican bobsled team? You know about that story, right?
Yeah, I know about that story.
Yeah,
so, yeah. It's a great country. It's a very small country, but it's a great country. We've got great people here, tough people, and it's built some phenomenal people.
Of course, you know the Jamaican bobsledders, but not Patrick Ewing. Unbelievable kids these days. You know, it's unbelievable with the kids.
I watch basketball. I couldn't tell you nothing about basketball.
And let me ask you, Leon, to people who say, "Oh, the British fighters who don't have wrestling, who don't have takedown," you know, your last loss was against Kamaru Usman, who's a great wrestler, of course. What do you say to those people? You know, Tyron is the champion at 170. You're going to have to fight those guys. What do you say to those people?
Yeah. Look at my last 4 fights. I've dominated most guys wrestling. You know what I mean? So I think it is what it is. Everyone just makes excuses so they can leave the country and go to America to try to wrestle. But I feel like everything.
I may have lost him. This is what happens when you see
madness.
Oh, he's back. Leon, are you back? Hey, you're back.
Yeah.
I thought it was Patrick Ewing ruining your Skype connection. You were saying that, so this is what people say, and they leave the country, and then we lost you.
Yeah, that's what people say. They say all this wrestling stuff, then they get into the guys' heads, then they leave the country and try to go to America to find a different path. I feel like everything did here. I've got a great team around me, got great wrestling coaches, and it's paying off. It's paying off. Also, I also do go AKA sometimes,
right?
Sharpen up on my set, but I'm good where I am.
By the way, how old is your son?
He's 4 years old. No, it's 5. He turned 5 like Friday last week.
Oh wow! Happy birthday to him. Will you return the favor like your mom did? Will you get him into martial arts as well?
100%. He started the gym already. He started when he was 5 years old. So he started when he was 4. So he started the gym already. So football and fighting, that's it. That's all he says to me. I want to be a fighter. That's what he says. So he loves the UFC game as well. So it's amazing to see him playing me as a character in the game, and it's good. It's good to see I'm showing something positive to my child.
Will you let him watch your fights live as well?
Yeah, he loves it. He always watches it. He always watches it every time. Last fight when I got dropped, he's like, he thought, "Oh, Daddy, the guy is stronger than you." I was like, "No,
no, he's not."
Yeah, he's not. But yeah, he's a great kid, and I noticed he's following my path in MMA, and he loves football as well. So he do both football and fighting, and wherever he chooses, Yeah, I'm happy.
Is he a big Peppa Pig fan? Does he like Peppa Pig?
Peppa Pig. Now he's into that Black Panther now.
Oh, okay.
When you see Black Panther, now I
He's
love
grown
Black
up.
Panther, so that's what he is. He's grown up now. Yeah,
You
he's
took
a
him to
big
see
boy.
Black Panther? That wasn't too like grown up for him?
Nah, he's all right.
All right.
Gotta support the Black Panther, man.
All right, yeah. Wakanda forever. Why not? Support the team. No problem. Um, well, this yes, there it is. There it is, my man. I've actually not seen it, but I've seen a lot. I should see it, right? I should probably see it. I don't go to movies ever, but this is something I should see.
Yeah, it's a very good movie. It's a very good movie. First black superhero, so
Yeah,
it's a very good movie.
huge, and it's doing
Yeah.
very well. All right. So, and by the way, how far is Birmingham from London? I don't know the geography very well. Do you drive there? Or do you fly there?
Yeah, I go to London tomorrow, so it's, driving there is 2 hours away. So end
That's
up so
nice.
literally on my doorstep. Get in my car, drive there, and I fight Saturday, drive back. So
right.
it's down the road for me.
All right. Well, you'll make it hopefully 2 for 2 for the Edwards family. Your brother Fabian winning in dramatic fashion on Friday, and then you this coming Saturday against Peter Sobotta. I'm looking forward to it, my man. Best of luck to you on Saturday, and of course we can watch it
Yeah,
here in the United States on UFC Fight Pass.
You can have me and my brother on Monday.
Yeah,
Monday, yeah.
I would love to see.
After win the fight, have me and my brother on there. Yeah,
It's a date.
cool.
You got a deal,
It's a
Leon.
date.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it. All the best to you, my man.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, there he is, Leon Rocky Edwards, of course.